In 1966, college basketball was almost completely segregated, but that all changed when a coach from West Texas put an all-black starting five on the court during the NCAA championship against an all-white Kentucky squad.
Yeah, Hollywood made a movie about it, and one of the players is now coaching and changing kids' lives at Rockland County High School. Pix 7's Justin Walter spoke with him, and he joins us now with the story. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Tamsin and Corey. That game is considered by many one of the biggest upsets of all time and the most important game in college basketball history, the 1966 showdown of Texas Western and Kentucky. Only 4 players from that Texas Western championship team are still alive. Among them is Bronx native Willie Worsley. He may not consider himself a trailblazer, but he certainly is one.
Fella, let's not give up a lead first quarter, okay? Let's go, let's have some fun. Hard work. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.
If there's one thing Willie Worsley knows, it's basketball.
Get out here, Jeremiah! Jeremiah! You gotta come around him.
He may only stand at 5'6", but is considered a giant in the game of college basketball. Worsley rarely speaks about his historic accomplishments, and for the most part is just known to Spring Valley players as coach.
I was scared to accept that. Being a legend, being in history, that's a big thing.
Worsley, now at 76 years old, proudly admits he is Black history. 56 years ago, he was a member of the iconic 1966 Texas Western team that won the NCAA championship against an all-white Kentucky club. It's the first time an all-black starting 5 team won a title. Willie, who started in that game, says after the historic win, his team wasn't truly recognized or honored until a decade later.
So even in that year, months after the game, it didn't hit you, we made history as the first quote-unquote black starting 5.
No.
10 years later.
10 years later. When we got our ring.
Willie believes the true story behind Texas Western's 1966 championship run has changed over the years. Hollywood played a role in that.
Coach Haskins is starting 5 black players, a first in NCAA championship history.
In 2006, Disney Studios turned the Miners' 1966 championship win into a movie called Glory Road. It was built up as a David versus Goliath matchup. This small school from El Paso, Texas, versus an all-white Kentucky team led by their legendary head coach Adolph Rupp and star player Pat Riley. Worsley laughs at the underdog notion, reminding me that his team lost only 1 game that season.
I'm from New York City. I played in Madison Square Garden. We had a swag, but you know what bothered us? Because Duke and Kentucky played. They was ranked number 1 and 2. We number 3. The public said who win that, the national be national champion. That's what encouraged us.
I never felt that we were playing against, this was about race. I never felt that. I never felt that we were playing against 5 black players.
The details surrounding that 1966 showdown between Kentucky and Texas Western, now known as UTEP, have been slightly altered. But one thing that is indisputable is the racism Worsley and his teammates experienced that season.
I'm the number 1 person to go out on the court. Some of them urinate on me and throw Coke, Coke, that's Coke syrup was sticky, you know what I mean? And I'm from South Bronx, so I'm a fighter. The bigger you are, the more I'm gonna go at you.
But late Hall of Fame coach Don Haskins redirected that anger, helping Worsley to find resilience and purpose.
He said, you wanna fight those 20,000 people out there? Yeah. 1 at a time, 2 at a time. He said, who you gonna fight, the little old lady there? That little white old lady over there? The little white baby over there? Or the little kids, you can fight them? No, coach, ain't not like that. He said, you want to beat them? Beat them at the scoreboard. Help! Rebound! Give it to him. Get back! I don't care about the shot. The pass and cut. Hard work.
1, 2, 3. Hard work.
Since 1985, Worsley has been putting Haskins' mantra in play as Spring Valley's basketball coach. The only sign of his past sits right here in this trophy case outside the gym. But if it was up to Worsley, he would remove his jersey from the display. To him, his life and legacy should be judged by what he's doing now, not what he did more than half a century ago.
I've always wanted to give back. I've always had this thing that if I make it, I haven't made it yet, but once I got a couple more years in life, I want to make it. I want to bring somebody with me. I want to help more than 1, 2, 3 people. Hopefully, 2 or 3 other people to help those people. You know what make me feel the brag about in coaching? People that play for me, I have now coaching their son. They're giving me their pride possession.
Think about this for Before leaving New York for Texas in the 60s, Willie had never been on a plane. His first trip there was at the age of 18. While boarding, an older white woman who referred to as his airplane mom helped him. She held his hand throughout the entire plane ride. The two reunited when during the premiere of Glory Road. It came out in 2006, and once again, they held hands the entire time. Those are the stories that mean so much to Willie. He could care less about the title. He really is a man of the people.
Wow, he's great. What a great story, Justin. Thank you.
Incredible, an incredible guy, really. All right.